you like that man? Can you take a picture of me and then I'll do like.
Here, I'll just do a face.
I can't
Okay.
handle that picture.
Come on. All right, tell us. Oh my gosh, she was weird.
And then he, like his mouth isn't moving, but your words drive me nuts.
All right, so tell us about the 50-50.
Okay, so 50-50. So what it does is the test starts you out at grade level, and then it will move you up or down accordingly. So however you're doing, if you are above grade level, you'll continue to go up. If you are below grade level, you will continue to go down, right? So then what it does is once it starts to get to your instructional level, the test knows that it has reached that when you are getting about 50% of the skills in that level correct. So that's not skills in the grade level, it's skills in the level that you are instructionally ready for. So it determines you're ready to learn at the 50-50 point because you've got about half of that under control and about half of it to learn. So it knows that that's your sweet spot or zone of proximal development.
What was the 25? What was the 25%, 75%?
What?
Well, you were talking earlier about the 25% and then the 75%.
So it considers when you're at the 20, when you're the things that you are new to you, are uncomfortable for you, are things you haven't learned, are things that you've learned, and well, you know that phrase.
Yeah, because I think we were the only ones that saw it.
Just because it's taught, it doesn't mean you know it.
Right.
So those things in there, those skills, the 25% mark is going to be. They consider it things that concepts you need to be introduced to. But as we know, as we drill into that data, we're going to find some kids that were like, I taught that last week.
Right. Right. The retention piece wasn't there.
Go back to, that's because you know it, doesn't mean you learned it.
Right.
Then the 75% mark is considered, that's considered things that they have under control. So it doesn't have to, it's not a mastery-based test. You don't have to get to 100% to move on. If it feels like you're getting the majority of those skills, it will push you up to the level where you have that 50 mark.
Okay.
It doesn't go so high that you're at that 25% mark. Just go back to your, like, onto something else like this too, where you go to that reading level where it's like that is where you instructionally belong. It's not too hard for you to grasp this, and it's not too easy for you to not be gaining any knowledge.
Right.
Does that make sense?
So to tie with that, when you see the learning continuum, and you look at it from a test view, it will say skills to reinforce, skills to develop, skills to introduce, and so that's what, like, we would work with teachers, like, you're gonna have all these skills, right? You can still reinforce these skills right here at the below grade level. These are the skills, this is your sweet spot skills to work on, and then these are skills that you can maybe introduce, so it goes along with, because they might have learned 25% of those introduced, or some of those, and they might have only mastered 75% of those reinforced.
And you might find that some of those introduced things are grade level appropriate concepts, and you're like, I'm working on that. Well, yes. And now at this point, on their own, they're getting about 25% of those skills correct.
You can play and you don't have to worry about making sense.
So I like that idea of, like you said, like it's not a mastery-based test.
So the analogy I used with
Right,
that me and I were talking about was that, like, because then that goes into that, why can't I check thing? So like a mastery-based test, like a spelling test, have you mastered all those words? You can check that. You can go back and look at it. But a video game, like, which is probably not the best analogy, but it's what we have, is more adaptive, and each move indicates what's going to happen next. So you can't go back and check the movie in the previous one.
So they can't go back and check, can't skip any of that. It's just all.